Cheers, Muses. I'm Erica Papillon Posey, and welcome to this 80th episode of Suits Souls by EPP, where I inspire you toward your style muse with timeless, classic, prim looks from my boudoir, as well as some content to assist you in your very best lifestyle. And as a reminder, hang out until the end for the mini photo shoot that I provide for you at the conclusion of this episode. And today we are only having one OOTD. That's right, only one, because we've got a jam-packed, exciting episode planned for this 80th edition. Now, why 80th and not 90 and not 100? As soon as we get through this OOTD, I will launch right in and tell you why the power of 8 is important right now for this channel. But again, our outfit of the day I am wearing, you can see here the video on the screen, this rich olive colored 100% linen top from Zara that I picked up on the end of season sale, and these walking shorts here, these ivory walking shorts that I belted with this brown leather belt from Amazon, and this satin scarf that I also picked up from Amazon by a company called Mulberry. Again, I will link them for you in the description below. But the actual accoutrement of this ensemble, this outfit of the day, really did come in the soles as well as the handbag that I paired with this look, as you can kind of tell from the video. We first went in with these vintage aviators that you've seen me wear in previous episodes here that beautifully mimics the same olive green in this button-down olive linen top, right? Isn't it just fabulous? Isn't the color fantastic? Yeah. And in addition to these glasses, these vintage aviator glasses, new to the channel, I actually introduced them to you in a previous haul, but I had not styled them yet for an OOTD, are these Jeffrey Campbell mules. These are 100% suede on the 3.75-inch heel. They are incredibly comfortable, but the feature of these mules lies in the toe bed here. Look at this, the impressions of the toes there, which I find fantastic. This is a shoe that is probably not going to be for everyone, but again, I love it when my articles do just a little something different. And this is a perfect example of what I like my clothing, my shoes, my handbags to do, to just give me a look a bit that throws something a little bit different into the mix than what you'd see in something that's typical or all out traditional in shoe wear or any other garment or accessory for that matter. But the actual piece de resistance of this look came with this Boldrini Italian leather oversized tote in this rich chocolate brown. Look at this beauty. Is she not stellar? Again, I introduced her to you in a haul as well, but this is my first time actually styling her for you. Not only does she have this chocolate brown smooth leather, but also adorned at the top of the bag is this suede leather. Yes, that goes around the circumference of the entire bag. Look, Muses, if this is not a tote, I don't know what is. I am obsessed with this tote. It actually came in this chocolate brown as well as a cognac color, and I think I'm going back for the cognac. I will link her for you in the description. There were a few available. I actually purchased this one in Italy, but I did find them. They are actually at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I am not shopping TJ Maxx and Marshalls currently, but I will link them for you for those of you that don't have any kind of ethical reasons due to the current political situation and climate in the United States. If you all are willing to go for it, far be it from me to stop you. But this bag generally retails for about $800. But I actually picked mine up in Florence for €200, but I have seen them again here at TJ Maxx as well as Marshall's for $299, so $300 that I saw on the website when I was looking, doing the research on the bag. So yes, that is my complete OOTD. Let me know what you think about this look in the comments. But moving on to the power of 8 for this 80th episode. As you all know, as I have mentioned in episodes past and even recent episodes past, we are in the month of August, the 8th month of the year. The number 8 is my favorite number. Yeah. I even mentioned to you briefly in a previous episode why the 8 is the number 8 is my favorite number. There are all sorts of markers, milestones, guideposts in my life that center around the number 8. Also, National Left-Handers Day is celebrated during the month of August, and I am a lefty. So happy National Left-Handers Day to those of you who are left-handed in my viewing audience. But I also finished high school in 1988. I started undergrad and grad school August. One was August 18th and one was August 8th in terms of my starting those processes in higher education. There are so many things. There was another thing that I wanted to give to you. How could I have forgotten? I had to write a few things down because there are so many things that we're going to share in this episode centered around the number 8 and my love of the number, right? So, we had the 8-8 portal. Of course, that happens every year during the month of August, but this 8-8 portal this year was super significant because it ended a cycle of uncertainty for fire signs in particular, which I am, and it ushered in a new season of prosperity and new beginnings and hopefulness and out with the bad, all that does not serve you in your higher evolution to make way for your new beginnings. And I love those words. That makes me feel wonderful. So my personal fire sign is entering a season of prosperity and new beginnings. And I'm super excited to see what life brings me during this next chapter for me, this next chapter specifically of Suits Souls by EPP. Why? Because I am sharing with you all today. I originally started Suits Souls by EPP. Let's see, in terms of timeline, I started the channel as more of a sole proprietorship, but because things are taking off and I have found myself more and more entrenched in the joys of doing this type of work, I actually took it upon myself to go ahead and incorporate the business this month, the month of August. So that's another milestone. Not only did I incorporate her, but I received my official EIN number on the 12th of August and officially registered the business name and everything and opened my formal business bank account on 8/28. So just a few days ago, 8/28. So your girlfriend, your fellow muse is official. Suits Souls by EPP is official. And I really did want to celebrate by marking the milestone with 8 of my favorite all-time looks from the channel. You heard me right. Now, I have to say, I went back and I counted, and I have presented to you there was like 6 of them that I didn't feel were good enough for presentation, so I never posted them. The looks, the actual outfit inspirations and style inspirations. But all told, I actually filmed, shot officially 220 looks to date. So I had to pilfer through all of those looks to come up with my top 8 all-time fave. And I had the most difficult time doing it because I really enjoy dressing well. I really had some fire looks up in there, girlfriend, some fire looks. So much so that I was able to whittle it down to 14 looks. And of those 14, I kind of did a process of elimination to come up with my top 8, but I couldn't throw that other 6 out of the total 14. So I'm going to show you those other 6 briefly as honorable mentions. So I want you to sit back, relax, enjoy my top 8 all-time favorite looks from the inception of this channel. And I'm doing it at this point also because next month marks my official 2-year anniversary from launching the channel here on YouTube. So I have so much to be thankful and blessed for and celebrate at this time. There's just great stuff coming up. Don't go anywhere, okay? Because I've got more exciting news to share with you after you sit back and take a look at this montage of my all-time favorite 8 looks from the channel and 6 additional honorable mentions. Now, you noticed the theme, didn't you? Suits, suits, suits. Yes, I did have a couple of looks in there in my top 8 that had to do with dresses primarily, but they are looks that sit beautifully, comfortably in my style sentiment. What do I mean exactly by that? Demure, alluring, sexy. There is still an elevated elegance and queenship, a regalness to how I love to dress. And I think the 2 dress looks, where I'm actually in a dress, beautifully encapsulate the regalness in how I love to dress as well, accentuated with the beautiful hat, the 1940s vintage top hat that I'm wearing, just stellar, right? But suits are my thing, are they not? Suits are my thing. And it was not difficult. Remember, I said to you in a previous episode, if you know your chicken, you know your chicken. It's an easy process of elimination. I only had a problem because there were so many that I did not choose that I could have chosen, but these are representative of who I am at my core as far as my style aesthetic is concerned. Yes? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoyed those looks as much as I enjoyed wearing them and presenting them to you over the past couple of years. Now, let's get on to the thing that's been itching me for a few weeks now. I have been able to keep it under wraps. I am super excited to share with you all. I have to say, I'm going to keep you hanging on just a moment more, but stay with me, please. I did not feel, as I kind of alluded to in my last episode, I think it was, that I was enough of an aficionado in the style space to be able to speak to you intelligently, historically, and from a space of knowing and education before I presented this work to you, right? And I wanted to get some time under my belt. And I think 2 years is sufficient, especially with a daughter like mine that has the education and background and know-how and technical prowess to have taken me under her wing and showed me the ropes quite a bit. I feel like I'm ready to present this next project to you and the next chapter of Suits Souls by EPP. So drum roll, please. That's my makeshift drum roll. I would like to present to you the launch today, right now, of my 8-step style guide to your style muse. Yes, that's right. The style muse method. Again, my 8-step style guide to finding your own style muse. I am launching it right here today with you all. I'm super proud of her. I am super proud of her. I am super proud what I have done to really pour into this project. As you know, there are many, or you may not know, there are many content creators who do not edit their own channels. They choose to outsource it. And if they can afford to do that, amen to them. But I do every aspect. I produce every aspect of the channel that you are watching right here, right now. And I want to be able to provide a project to you that I know intimately, that I am proud of, and that I am comfortable with the ins and the outs of how, and the mechanisms of how it all works and comes together. And this 8-step style guide is just an extension of everything that I have known and learned as a performing artist on the stage over the years. Again, in assistance with my daughter, who has taught me the technical ins and outs of the process, so that I could put it all together in a cohesive body of work for you and present to you so that you have a tangible product by which you can flesh out your own style aesthetic. Yes, the Style Muse method, my new 8-step style guide to finding your own style muse. And today, through the next couple of weeks, that's right, through the first 2 weeks of September, we're going through this Labor Day, this coming Labor Day weekend, so that you can get your style guide at the introductory rate of what? $8.88. Woo! 888. That's right. That is the introductory price. Now, after the 15th of September, it will go to its fixed price of $18. But that is not all. That is the standard guide. I actually have a deluxe bundle guide, yes, that includes a sketch and mapping for your own style inspirations, reflection journal notes sections, as well as a mood board swatch section. That is the deluxe bundle. And you can actually, this will be a printable version. So you can actually print this one out so that you, if you are one of those ones that loves a tactile object in your hand and you want to print it out and be able to write on it, the deluxe bundle will assist you in doing just that. And the deluxe bundle is a fixed price of $28. $28. But you can get them both. Get one for yourself, get one for your friend, get one for yourself, get one for your daughter, get one for yourself, get one for your neighbor. Who knows? But come on, support your girlfriend. Support your girlfriend. And I would like to also say that the Style Muse Guide is the first in my new lifestyle line. This is the first product. Every quarter, I'm going to be rolling out, if God says the same, a new product to my lifestyle brand. That's right. Suits Souls by EPP is launching its own lifestyle brand. I did not want to be beholden or at the whims of the brands themselves, you know, like being an ambassador. I didn't want to be a slave to the affiliate link process and, you know, waiting for brands to actually call me, you know, contract me, the whole nine. I have always been of the notion, just as I've always done with my music, you build it and they will come. Build it and they will come. I don't want to have to do this work to lift up other brands when I have branded myself in another arena, the music arena, in times past. So I have taken those skills and parlayed them into an all-out official lifestyle brand for Suits Souls by EPP. And I am super elated to have all of you along with me on this joyous, joyous ride. The link will also be in the comments of this video as well. So again, 3 different places. You can find it in the comment section. You can find the link in the description section of my channel. And then you can also scan the QR code here on the screen with your phone, your mobile device, and it will take you directly to the placeholder on my website to purchase. And I hope you will all support me in this endeavor. Please purchase my style guide. I have my own style guide, you guys. I have my own style guide with more to come, What can I say? I'm all the grins. I actually was up at like 3 a.m. this morning because I couldn't sleep because I was so excited that I've kept this under wraps. And again, I produced this guide from beginning to end. No one assisted me with it, as with every other project I've ever done. No one had any say about any aspect of it. I had the epiphany, I have the skill set, and I said, I'm gonna do it, doggone it. It's time for me to pour into and invest in my own self and in my own branding. Now, we are not done. We are not done. I also said to you in previous couple episodes, we are ready for open registration for the 5 Senses of Florence, June 1st through 7, 2026. Open registration starts. That's right, Labor Day, Monday, September 1st. You do not have to pay a deposit to register. You are merely registering your interest. Yes, so that you can read the terms and conditions. You are accepting all the terms and conditions that you have read, and you understand what goes into coming on this year's tour. Yes, deposits are due October 6th, Monday, October 6th. So again, Monday, September 1st is merely open registration so that you can receive the terms and conditions and formally register your interest to come on this year's tour. I am also placing the QR code on the screen here for open registration. Again, with your mobile device, you just come up to the screen, you scan it. You can also find the link here in the description of this video, as well as in the comments area. It's going to be pinned at the top of the comments area of this video as well. There are a number of ways that you will be able to access this information. So come along with me. Come along with me as I decided to do with, creating my own lifestyle brand. This tour will actually be a part of my overall lifestyle brand. I'm just so excited for what's to come in this coming year for Suits Souls by EPP. And I couldn't be more elated and thankful that you are going to come on this ride with me. Now, if you don't want to purchase the style guide, let me just double back a little bit. Or you don't want to come on the tour, I am asking for the first time that you do a little thank you, a little monetary thank you, if you will. I've never asked before, but it takes a lot to create these episodes, especially when you are a one-woman show. So when I tell you it takes a lot to create these episodes, it takes me, depending on the length of the episode, how many outfit inspirations, style inspirations I present to you all, and the historical context that I use as a backdrop for each episode. It can take me anywhere from 12 to 16 hours to produce a single episode solo, all right? So consider, again, if you don't want to come on the tour, if you don't want to purchase the style guide, maybe drop $1, $5 as a thank you. I would be so appreciative of your ongoing support in that way, right? It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I can't stop teasing. I love it when I produce a new baby. I love it when I birth a new project. I love it when I complete a task. I am so goals oriented. It's just my nature and my personality to do so. I'm just blessed and thankful to God that I have the wherewithal, the prowess, the skill set, and the education to afford me the opportunity to create my own vehicles, build the table, if you want to sit at the table. Build the table if you want to sit at the table. I encourage you all to do the same as well. But yeah, 80 episodes, 8 of my favorite looks, and my 8-step style guide. Launch the Style Muse method. Oh my God. And the number 8 again signifies what? 8 on its side is the symbol of infinity. And infinity, what? New beginnings. So come along with me for the rest of the ride that is Suits Souls by EPP. Thank you so very much. So very much. And don't forget, before we end here, to hit that like and subscribe button for notifications on all new episodes. And if you're not already doing so, head on over to Instagram and follow me there at Suits Souls by EPP. And be sure to enjoy your Labor Day weekend until we meet again. If you're in the United States, that is. A presto, Muses. Ciao. Yay! Mwah.